Hello class, hello friends. Thank you for visiting our YouTube channel. And this is part 2 of our tessellation. So we chose between making a tessellation dog with really simple ear-shaped stencil. So we had a nice stencil that was an ear-shaped stencil. And so yes, we had a stencil and we went over the stencils depending which one you chose in the class, and we created either a dog, that's your choice. Okay, I made a couple of sample dogs here. I got disconnected in the part 1 of starting to make a dog, but then I gonna go over that. We're gonna outline these doggy shapes for some ideas for you, and big muzzles and things like that. Some eyeglasses, some funny faces, some silly faces, bone chokers, bow ties, and things like that. So I started outlining. So the next step, what we're gonna do is start outlining everything in the black crayon. So you have your pencils done, you're gonna start doing the black crayon. So this will resist the watercolor. It's really important that you push and the crayon is put on not lightly but really good, because the watercolor is otherwise gonna go to the other part. So you wanna curtail it, you're gonna hold it in that area. So if you just want the bow red, so it's not gonna leak out to the ears, and you want the ears a different color, you wanna make sure you outline everything correctly with that crayon. That way it's gonna come out amazing once you put the watercolor on. So we wanna go over everything really carefully with the crayon. I am making silly faces, kitty cat on this one. I made some dogs on the other one. And you just take your time. If you want some other decorations, you can get inspired by some of the decorations from the paper. Just remember, it will be exhibited during Valentine's Day. So if you want to put some Christmas decoration, that's okay, but make sure you include some hearts in there somewhere. That's gonna be like the theme of that party and showcase that we're gonna exhibit it in with the PTA. We're gonna have fun games, we're gonna have craft tables for parents, we're gonna have some hot cocos and maybe some pizza. We'll see what everything we're gonna have that day. So just remember that it will be very themed to Valentine's Day, at some hearts and things like that for sure. So keep that in mind. By the time we are done with painting in watercolors and finishing everything up, it's gonna all be, Christmas will be just about over. Unfortunately, it's gonna go by really fast. Okay, so I am outlining everything with my crayon, and some of them I didn't even finish. I went straight to doing a crayon without a pencil first, but we always do a pencil just to make sure. I'll give her a tongue, just to make sure that we can erase if we don't like something. I'm gonna give her a heart here too. Okay, so once you're happy with your tessellation like this, and I wanted to go over showing you some dog ideas as well, we're gonna put the watercolors, and I'm gonna show you how to. But let me just go back to the dog designs so that I can play this in the video for those who need some help. Okay, here I wanted to talk about this. Do not use your black marker, because if you use a black marker, although it's looking really nice now, it's not gonna hold, it's not going to hold that that watercolor away. Okay, so I'm showing you here, even though it looks really nice as far as the marker, do not use marker. Again, do not use marker. It will not hold the watercolor. And also on top of it, when you put a watercolor like yellow on your dog, the marker is water soluble, and it's gonna make the yellow really dirty looking. It's gonna seep in and make a mess on your watercolor painting. So do not use markers for sure. So I'm covering this in crayon just to remember to teach you that the crayon is the only good medium that's gonna hold away that watercolor. Okay, this is called the wax resist or crayon resist. Okay, RESIST. So it's resisting the paints from the watercolors. Okay, so you really want to outline everything nicely in black crayon. That's gonna be the best thing to do. Your black crayon is gonna be your best friend. So I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna let you finish though. And again, this is part 2 of the tessellation video. I'm gonna make part 3 with the watercolor. Now is your turn.